Hello, Miss. Let me introduce myself. My full name is Lê Nguyễn Minh Phương. My family consists of 4 members, and I'm the youngest member. My group has 8 members that are Giang Nghi, Xuân Hùng, Lập Công, Gia Hân, Thành Nam, Yên Lam, Kiều Linh, and me. The topic of our speech is environment. As far as you know, nature environment is a whole space what humans live, including soil, water, air, is a very important factor that directly affects people's lives. And the world today is entering a period of continuous development. A series of products are born to make people's lives more convenient and simple. However, along with that, the difficulties are also gradually causing disadvantages, especially the problem of environmental pollution is getting worse. Environmental protection is becoming more urgent than ever, asking us to make more efforts in fighting. It can be said that the water and air environment is the most important issue because it directly affects our daily life.
What would you think if the air around us was filled with smoke, impurities, the invisible thing that can kill us? Also, the ecosystem is influenced because in places where the CO2 is more than oxide, living things are hard to survive. They can die or become extinct. You know, air pollution can kill many living bodies, including humans. Ozone pollution can cause respiratory disease, cardiovascular disease, sore throat, chest pain, shortness of breath. In 2010, has an analysis estimated that 1.2 million people die prematurely each year in China due to air pollution. In 2007, it was estimated that air pollution was believed to cause 5,027,700 deaths.
Typical of that as we have seen in 2020, our country has suffered more than 186 thunderstorms, tornadoes, heavy rain in 40 boroughs and cities. As of June 29, 2020, natural disasters have made 47 people dead, 1 missing, 130 injured, 1,765 homes collapsed, 59,961 who damaged roof space. On the morning of September 3rd, 2020, the air visual warned about the air pollution at many areas in Hanoi. As too many people that live in Hanoi, Hanoi is fifth out of 5 most populated air cities, according to the Taining News. In the present 12 o'clock 18 November 22nd, 2020, the largest city in our country is ranked. Hanoi is the 18th in the world. The AQUI is 109. Ho Chi Minh City is 29th in the world. The AQI is 88. According to the IQ City ranking by the air quality and polluted air.
Study estimate the annual death toll in the USA to be more than 50,000 people. Chemical substance and heavy metal contaminated in drinking water feed can cause incurable cancer. Water pollution causes more than 40,000 deaths a day, mainly due to eating with untreated dirty water in developing countries. An estimated 500 million Indians do not have proper toilets, and about 580 Indians die every day from water pollution. Nearly 500 million Chinese lack safe drinking water. Imagine in front of the hospital or college gate there are a pile of rubbish stinking unpleasant odors. Do you still upset that? Garbage has a serious impact in many respects. River and lake because of the garbage covering so it cannot flow more than dangerous. If case thrown into the puzzle will be the germ of many diseases, especially breathing disease. The street also become lost when everywhere they see garbage.
Serious environmental impacts are always rooted in people. Maybe a sudden not well aware of the consequences of the problem. But there's still some people through for immediate business even know that what they do will harm the environment, but still deliberately do for it from accidental or intentional cause immeasurable consequences. There are many causes of environment pollution that can be counted. Untreated how gas from factory, the heat, and other. Many trees every day have been caused by humans such as it's also possible that sources of toxic waste have not been properly treated. But one of the most difficult problems is about the conscience of people in general or Vietnamese people in particular in protecting the environment.
Before indiscriminate littering happened in many places, including big cities. This is really a difficult problem. This problem was perhaps not new because for many years it has been decided because it found solution, but in fact it seems not to be improved with much. The sense of community is an issue that needs to be addressed.
In the main secondary school that we are studying, Trung Vương School, every week we do not hear the teacher reminded the environment protection problem has not been resolved. Typically, the ceremony on November 20, after returning bottles of water, snack milk boxes filled the schoolyard. It can be said that the consciousness of our school students is quite poor. But now, what is the difference between older sisters or even uncles? They are also the unintentional people who teach their grandchildren how to protect environment like they have been doing every day. To be honest, it is very simple to see a scene where a godparent puts trash on the street and someone will clean and then big thinkers follow the children. If everyone thinks that they do not need to, there will be someone else to do it for me. Luckily soon, this earth will be overwhelmed with loss.
This is Nha Trang beach. We can see picture of group of friends or family eating on the beach and then coming back to them to return to a beach. Right below the beach is very simple to see. It can be said that it's a due to their lack of understanding or due to certain manager that they themselves don't want to perform. Even many places by default have the prohibited garbage table, but underneath it's a gathering garbage.
Finally, we want to talk about the suggestion for solution to solve the pollution problem. Objectively speaking, it would be better if the government